Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Institutional Assessment and Effectiveness. We just finished talking about accreditation, and you all had several documents and pieces that you were looking at for this last week's discussion and talking about those in your posts, and you did a great job. It was really neat to see how you saw these pieces coming together in terms of holding colleges and universities accountable for the work that they do, for what we say that students will learn as a result of being students at our colleges and universities. So excellent work on the discussion this past week. And we are headed into talking about learning outcomes, which is really the meat of when we talk about our assessment projects and what we hope students will gain, what we are measuring. A lot of this hinges on the learning outcomes. So there's several resources in this week's module that you'll see. There's a very short video that talks about the components of a learning outcome, and so make sure you watch that so you can see how basically learning outcomes are put together. And there's also a PowerPoint video where I walk you guys through an assessment grid. It's a sample from a student from a couple years ago, and I think this is really helpful in giving you sort of a picture of what you will be doing for your own projects. You'll be creating a grid, and so you'll want to make sure you take the time to see how that sort of goes together. And there's also reading from the Suski text as well as the Learning Outcomes booklet. Now, this was something that you all have for the class. It's very small, but it's very, very helpful in terms of talking through those components of learning outcomes and maybe some of the verbs that you could use or some of the pieces that go into that. So it's a great resource that I hope you guys will even use beyond this class. So that's what we'll be doing this week. If you have any questions at all that come up, by all means, please do not hesitate to let me know. And I really look forward to seeing what you all are kind of putting together and really taking out of this whole idea of learning outcomes as it relates to institutional assessment. So have a great week, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.